So Alzheimer's dementia and associative memory. How is associative memory impacted by Alzheimer's dementia? Memories. Memory is a key component of what makes everyone unique and what makes up your identity. It helps us learn and grow from our mistakes, and as stated by Harvard Medical School in 2022, memories make up our internal biographies. The stories we tell ourselves about what we've done with our lives. They tell us who we're connected to, who we've touched during our lives, and who has touched us. As people age, their memories often decline. There are certain diseases that can speed up this process, one including Alzheimer's dementia. As shown on this chart from Alzheimer's Association 2024 Alzheimer's Disease Facts and Figures, we can see that there are 6.9 million Americans living with Alzheimer's dementia. Therefore, understanding how Alzheimer's works and how it disrupts the brain memory is crucial in finding new treatments and care, improving care, and enhancing the overall quality of life for those with the disease. What is Alzheimer's and how does it work? Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that causes damage to neurons in the brain which function in thinking, walking, and talking. This disease is primarily triggered by the abnormal buildup of proteins amyloid and tau. They cause amyloid to build up and cause plaques, while tau twist together and form tangles. These plaques and tangles disrupt neurons from functioning by interfering with their chemical and electrical signals in the body, which are vital for cognitive and motor functions. The first symptoms to show up are typically memory loss, language difficulties, and mood swings and challenges in thinking and reasoning. As the disease progresses, more severe symptoms can show up, such as dehydration, malnutrition, and infections. Due to the neuron impairment, the disease significantly impacts an individual's sense of identity, leading to an altered sense of self and ability to form new memories. What is associative memory and why does it matter? Associative memory is one of the cognitive functions that is most highly impacted by this disease. It relates the brain's ability to make new connections and between different experiences, and the ability to apply knowledge to new situations is significantly compromised. One feeling relative to associative memory that most of us are familiar with is nostalgia. Nostalgia, which refers to a wistful or excessively sentimental yearning for return to or subpast period or irrecoverable condition. Nostalgia evokes a sense of comfort and emotional connection to the past. It can be experienced through a variety of things, some including photographs, old toys, music, places, and more. Nostalgia can be a great tool in helping individuals with Alzheimer's restore a sense of self and remember lost memories. These images from StephLawless.com help show images of places that used to be filled with positive memories and spark nostalgic feelings for most viewers. Causes viewers to feel reminiscent of their useful past, as these photos hold similar memories for many people. Nostalgia can benefit humans by building self-esteem and reinforcing a person's worth. Helps find meaning and understanding, encouraging authenticity, and releasing dopamine, making viewers ultimately happier. For many people, nostalgia brings comfort and peace, making it an amazing tool for helping those with Alzheimer's. Caregivers often lean on it to help patients reconnect with their past. This can be shown through recalling childhood homes, talking about favorite memories, listening to music, and more. In the journal Psychological and Mnemonic Benefits of Nostalgia for People with Dementia, they conduct 3 separate experiments to assess the impact that nostalgia can have on the patients. In the first experiment, they tested whether nostalgic reminiscence boosted psychological resources in people with dementia by having them recall and discuss memories. In the second experiment, they had participants listen to music. One group listened to nostalgic music and others just listened to music they weren't familiar with. They found the same results as they did in the first experiment. which was reporting feeling more socially connected, optimistic, and generally happier. In the third experiment, they had participants read different statements, some nostalgic and some not. At the end of this experiment, they had them recall the statements they were given and found that those that were given nostalgic statements recalled them easier. These three experiments show that nostalgia can serve as an important tool in improving memory recall and can help reinforce a person's identity. A kind of a therapy that works similar to what they do with nostalgia is sensory stimulation. According to Iris Memory Care, which is a reputable place for old people and care for dementia, sensory stimulation is the activation of one or more of the senses, including taste, smell, vision, hearing, and touch. It can range from something as simple as a hand massage with scented lotion or listening to a playlist of favorite music to more complicated activities designed to provide a sensory experience. It can help people with dementia call up positive memories and emotion and encourage them to communicate and engage with the people around them. Along with these benefits, it can also help restore associative memory and help patients reconnect objects with emotion. Sensory stimulation can help in a non-invasive way, which is often appealing to viewers because when prescribed medicines, there can often be side effects such as hallucinations or dizziness and other things. Other treatments include healthy eating and physical activity. It seems simple, but just the basic things can make a big difference. As stated by the National Institute of Aging, it's possible that eating a certain diet affects biological mechanisms such as oxidative stress and inflammations that underlie Alzheimer's. Eating a certain diet might increase specific nutrients that protect the brain through anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. It may inhibit beta amyloid deposits, which are found in the brains of people with Alzheimer's, or improve cellular metabolism to the way that affect the disease. This leads the NIA to recommend the Mediterranean diet and similars to those, which are eating leafy greens, berries, whole grains, nuts, olive oil, fatty fishes, and limiting the red meat. After examining the brain autopsies of those who had followed these diets, they found less tau, tangles, and amyloid plaques. In a study conducted by Journal in Health Science into the parallel between exercise and Alzheimer's, they used transgenic mice models for Alzheimer's disease and had the mice exercise for 10 weeks. After these 10 weeks, they found improvement in memory and learning and an overall improvement to the central nervous system. Some doctors recommend medicine, but like I said, that can lead to different complications. Overall, to conclude, associative memory is highly impacted by Alzheimer's dementia, and researchers look for new, less invasive ways to restore the damage done by it.
How did your research question evolve as you moved through the process?
At the start of my research, I mostly focused on how nostalgia can impact Alzheimer's and how it can lead to the recall of more memories and emotions. But as I moved on, I learned that there were more things than that, and I wanted to take a broader view on the subject.
Okay, thank you. And what additional questions emerged from your research, and why are they important?
An additional question that evolved from my research was what else is important in restoring memory for those who have dementia, and I found that healthy eating and physical activity were two of those things, and I think that's really important because it's something really simple that we can all start doing from a young age to help prevent